Life in plastic, it's fantastic. The catch cry for the world's most famous lady. She's changed a little over the years, but Barbie's back big time. Just ask Megan.
I love Barbies! Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
She's got the right hat, the right handbag, the right shoes, the right gloves, the right everything.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Started up in 1959 and she's still going. Very few toys have made it that far.
She looks good for her age, doesn't she?
She does, yeah. She's got a great plastic surgeon.
Barbie's the all-American girl turned all-time Aussie favourite.
Probably behind me here, you're looking at 600-700 of them. But my favourites, I like my favourites out on display so I can dress them and make them look good. But I've got some more squirreled away upstairs in my attic.
Megan and her pals Fiona, Jean and Sky are Barbie enthusiasts.
The doll who's chalked up more than 1 billion sales in 140 countries.
Oh, this is about a third of my collection in here.
Megan owns almost 2,000 Barbies. She's Australia's biggest collector.
It's been almost 30 years since reporter Martin King visited Megan's home. With the upcoming release of the new Barbie movie, we're checking back in.
In Australia, she was so expensive. Like when my mum said, we simply can't afford to buy you one, I didn't argue because I fully believed it. We were definitely on budgets.
Can you put a figure on it, Megan? How much have you spent?
I'd hate to think how much I've spent. Oh, it's many thousands, obviously.
Sky, you're like a walking, talking Barbie doll today.
I always dress like this. So even when I go to the shops, I'm always wearing head-to-toe Barbie as much as I can.
In 1959, Ruth Handler created Barbie. 3 years later, Barbie bought her first dream house. A small step for dolls, but a big step for women, who at the time couldn't even open their own bank accounts. In 1965, she landed on the moon. And in 1980, Mattel released the first black and Hispanic Barbies. By 85, Barbie was a CEO.
This is the original doll. She came in a brunette and a blonde. She's got a solid body and she was hand painted as well at the time, made in Japan. So this is definitely the holy grail for all collectors of Barbie doll.
The first edition version of the original doll now sells for $15,000. Fardy runs Superstar Dolls in Bexley in Sydney South.
This is the Totally Hair Barbie from 1991 and she's the best-selling doll of all time.
10 million to be exact.
It's very fulfilling. I think of all the hours I've put into it over the years and I feel good about that.
Well, the fact that Barbie has been around for over 60 years and continually is reinvented and to reflect the world we live in, as long as that still keeps being the case, we're going to stick with Barbie.
Marketing expert Peter Applebaum says the upcoming Barbie movie, starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, will be a big win for Mattel.
Barbie is a $1.4 billion business worldwide. Since Barbie was launched, 1 billion Barbie dolls have been sold. The irony is, we often buy merchandise from movies. This movie is about merchandise.